Hey, what's up, guys? Hopping in, gonna play some Red Painter today. Gonna run a list with 3 Karns, just a different touch to things. I guess, you know, Karn's been good. I like Karn, so you guys know me. I always like splitting it up, doing crazy stuff. Adding a card here or there, plus or minus. The same list all the time is kind of like, it's fun. It's good. I mean, if I was to really play the deck, it'd be 2 Karns and, you know, 2 Karns. I think is probably is the sweet spot. 3 Karns is it's heavy, but like I said, you can add Mycosynth Lattice at this point, in my opinion. The sideboard, I've added a 12-mod script. Cut the abrades. I think the abrades are good, but usually with you worry about Chalice of the Void, things like that. But with the third con, it also mitigates against the artifact decks too. This deck is pretty well rounded, in my opinion, to handle. Like I said, you're trading. There's only one Simian Spirit Guide, so it'll be a second Simian Spirit Guide for like Karn or something. Maybe even go to 2 bolts. If you're running Chaos Defiler, it could be. I mean, if it was tuned high, I'd say maybe go to two. I would say go to 2 Karn, and at that point put in the Chaos Defiler. I've yet to play with that card, so it'd be I wouldn't run any black sources. I mean, if it came down to it, I don't. I mean, I know Shoulders Edict's pretty good, things like that, but I just I'd rather just run hard red. You know what I mean? So it's kind of a fast combo player, a little bit. I see red blast and shit pretty much. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna try this hand. I played around this guy not having I'm just named White here, just because I think he plays like Omniscience and like some fast combo stuff. So let's see if I can draw a land. What's this? This color? Land. I should have probably played the this might be even just better here. Oh, it's Merfolk? Oh, it makes that a land. That's pretty good. Okay. So I need a land. I'm gonna cycle the I'm gonna cycle this. I'll just play this, I guess. This card's annoying, dude. At this point, I think any land wins me the game because I think of what his deck is like. But I'll just take it. Sure, land. You. All right, yeah. Gotta watch out for you call it the Thassa's Oracle. If he has a I go into the board here and I'm like, oh well, I have all these interaction pieces, but a lot of times where the games play out, um, I've had some wonky games against this deck. Even though we have the great sideboard cards, I just think that It's just I can get close, whether you think so or not. I'll cut one card in the draw, and I don't really need Lotus Petal. So with all of this, um, I'll leave Soul Guide Lantern in. Maybe I can cut Soul Guide Lantern. Let's see if he brings in. The only problem is like I don't know. I don't think I need Soul Guide Lantern. If they have like an eighth of vial or something, they vial in like Thoughts Oracle and you go to win or something. So he's playing that Mist Collar card, the one drop blue guy, in case anybody's playing Bowmasters or something. You know what I mean? Very good. He lands to trade one of the painters for. I didn't bring in Pithing Needle. Do I have a Pithing Needle in my deck? In my sideboard? I do not. Trying to think of what cards can get me here. It's gonna be a Null Rod's good. Good a Snaring Bridge here, I guess. See if I can work around that. I'll start with a bridge. Next turn I can go Urza Saga, Engineer, go for a Dragon Engineer. True Name Nemesis is kind of weird. Oh, is he playing Bowmasters himself, this guy? Okay, Dismember's cool. Could be holding up Spell Pierce or something. That's a good draw. We'll play that. Get the shit rolling. I guess I'm making creatures, spot removal. Oh, he's gonna wasteland. That's cool. Um, I'll keep everything. Could have a Bowmaster here. Oh, he's gonna tap it. Cool. Okay. Name blue, I guess. I'll get a Dragon Engine, I guess. See what's up. Sure. Could use a Pyroblast here at some point, just because I think that the Fury might get countered. But if he goes to 0 cards, I guess I'm happy with that. So am I just dead? Who knows? I wouldn't doubt it. I've seen some crazy games against Merfolk. That was my first competitive deck. I told you guys when I first got into Legacy. It was Merfolk. I bought the Force of Wills, the Chalice of the Voids. This was back when they were playing Chalice. Uh, I don't know if the mull this hand's really good, but uh, I don't even know what he's on yet. So could be a reason to keep up Pyroblast at this point, not play out the engineer. But I'm just so behind that I need to just kind of force the issues and shit. So I don't even know what deck it is. Could be Doomsday, could be Grixis Control or whatever. This is why I wanted to leave a Pyroblast. So could just this card just could not matter to me. You know what I mean? Engineer. This is probably a reason to leave a Pyroblast. So a lot of the discipline with this deck too is when you go to a circumstance like that. How many of you guys are just jamming Engineer? How many of you guys are leaving a Pyroblast? And that's something that comes with time. Um, and that's a make or break situation in a lot of circumstances there where it's like if that was a storm deck, you know, um, I'll play Painter out. See what color I go for. Like I said, you know what I mean with the Pyroblast play. Like the wise play would be to leave up Pyroblast, but how many circumstances have I left up Pyroblast and not played out an engineer to advance my board state and lost and like actually gave up ground where I didn't, you know what I mean? Like how many times have I just played around like a storm deck or something, left up Pyroblast where I could have just jammed engineer and try to win, you know? But at the same breath, a lot of times when you don't do that, you know, that end step brainstorm, that end step, you know, Hell Breach or whatever it is, could have, you know, that Pyroblast play was really good. You know? I'm just playing my stuff out. Like you know, it looks like a creature build. Okay, in response, I guess I'll name black. I mean, I could name blue, but I mean the chances of him having like you know, so that's good. I mean, I probably would have named black. So he's got two cards in hand or three cards unknown. So Ancient Tomb would be ideal draw here. Maybe another thought seize here or something. You know what I mean? Um, I won't block. Man, oh, that's ideal. Get rid of the. I'll keep Pyroblast in hand. So you can amass here. So that'll be 2, 3, 4 anyway. So I'll just go Fury. I'll Force the Will, I think. He knows I have the Pyroblast. So he thinks I don't. I just drew a Bolt, which is really good. So let me see if he has another Bowmaster here. Looks like he might. So I kind of blow him out here a little bit. See how he blocks. Pings for 1. That's fine. I still have that dragon in my deck. I forgot about that, so don't even forget about that. That's ideal. Maybe I should have kept the bolt. The bolt's not going to be much for like besides other things. So I should have kept that lightning bolt. I don't think it. I mean, to end step meaning if he played a Delver, but I need to kill that Bowmaster just because maybe I should have waited till end step there. But in case he drew like a force negation or something stupid. Okay, Goif is a really good draw. um, yeah, 1 card left. I'll just play out the welder here. I didn't even draw a land, so it doesn't even matter. Take the damage here. It's a big boy. You got it. Another Goif? Sure. I have the win next turn, bro. Any cantrip gets whacked. I'll just chump block like a motherfucker. See what he picks off here. Top card. Brainstorm. I'll have to. So that's gonna be chump. I'll take 3 here. So chump, chump, take 3. I'm gonna have to counter his brainstorm. So that's game, right? I love it. I love this deck. What do you got? Extraordinary top decks. Extraordinary. Not just, nice top deck smiley face. It was extraordinary. Thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I'll respond to him later in the game because I want to concentrate. But I like having fun like this. I don't mind when guys comment like this to me. I think it's funny. I think it's actually pretty cool. But I'll comment. I'll respond to him at the end. I'll give him a heart too. Um, because I like to say the same stuff. Nice top decks, great, good job. Like it's the way it is, and it's all in good fun. I don't get miffed. Some guys get all miffed and fucked up over it. They get all quiet. They don't respond to you for fucking 6 days. You know what I mean? They get all withdrawn and fucking weird and shit, fucking in the corner, fucking. It's like no, let's have a little fun here. Come on, I'm not, all good fun. Extraordinary, you know, it's a good word. I like extraordinary. Bring in the red blast because why not? It's kind of an extra. I do have Pith Needle on deck. I didn't realize that. I was gonna say if I don't have this in my sideboard, I kind of need it. I'll cut one copy of Karn. Um, I'll leave in Soul Guide Lantern, I guess. I don't know, maybe it could be a cut. Let me see here. Bolts. I could probably trim a bolt here. Let me trim one Karn, I guess, from the draw. I think Fury's gonna be kind of weak. I don't know if I want Fury. Like Fury could be good. It is good actually. I'll cut Soul Guide Lantern too. Maybe he will be a shuffle boy. I'll leave in Soul Guide Lantern. I'll cut I'll cut one Lotus. Actually, I kind of need Lotus. I'll cut one Lotus Petal and draw. It's fine. And I'll trim like a Red Blast here. I know Red Blast is good too, but like I guess I could have cut Karn too. But like Karn's always just good to have, just in case. I like having it in the deck. Fury can clean up the board like it did. Magus is really good. Soul Guide Lantern could have been retrieved off of Karn if he is a shuffle guy, but I never know if there's guys blessing in these guys' decks or whatever. It probably will be guys blessing if it's anything. The seventh blast against the Golgari or a bug deck is okay, I guess. But between all the black cards he's trying to lean on. I guess it's cool to protect Painter, but I'd rather hit cantrips if it's like a blue red deck. I'll definitely bring in the seventh blast. What else? That's it. I will definitely try this. It's not. I don't like seeing the bolts like that early, but you know. What it is. I don't see any wasteland out of him. It's probably going to be a thought seize because my welder. These three cards are actually mulls. Like it's actually like these cards suck in this game, but they could get me there. Top decks are good. Any of my top decks are really good here. So draw. What's the Pyroblast going to be for? Could be anything. I don't know if he brings in Null Rod. What he brings in. He does play Wastelands. I'll use one of the bolts here. In case I draw like a Fable and Mirror Breaker or something. Let's play out the other one here. He knows my whole hand here, I think, so. Goif would suck here, but it is what it is. I'll hit a cantrip here. I was gonna say if he ponders here looking for a blue card, I would have hit it. So I'm not gonna hit this yet. I'll wait. I don't waste me here if he needs to, but it's an artifact in my graveyard. Could have like a Hydro Blast, because like he's holding up Hydro Blast here. See what he picks off. Null Rod. Told you he had fucking Null Rod. I'll use a bolt here. It's fine. So the weight of Null Rod is Pyroblast, and I'll just start casting Furies if I got him. I'll even Pyroblast a cantrip if I do. If he's looking for green, I'll hit that too. Gotta pay attention to this shit. You know what I mean? He's got 3 cards in hand. And I'll cast a Fury hard cast next turn too. Oh, he had the Wasteland too. I didn't see that. Okay. Land. That's the draw. I'll take it, dude. Oh, oh, he's gone. Couldn't even get the last comment in. Watch. All right, lucky, lucky draws. Draws. You know, Blood Moon's good. Dumb card. Look at me. Look at me. I'm talking to myself. Dumb card. Lucky. What else do you want? Kid bailed on me. Gone. Gone with the wind. These guys, they just leave me. I get I get nervous. I feel abandoned and nervous and sad. You know, Let me get some more coffee, dude. I'll open another one, I guess. So, like, I guess with that game, like, it's not like crazy strategy, but like when the guy's playing Tarmogoyf and needs his green mana, and you have Pyroblast in your deck, you just kind of start hitting cantrips if they're looking for green. I've been to places another like Death Shadow, like Bowmaster deck. So I'm gonna go for this. I'll keep it. See if he has a turn one. If he has a Force of Will, he might not Force of Will this because he has Bowmaster in his deck, but you can tell by the way the hand's set up here. That's not good for me. Okay, Force of Will, Force of Will. So it's like a trade, I guess. But that's not good for me. I kind of need that card, so I know he plays Bowmaster. It'll be a Thoughtseize or something coming up here. Probably Cycle Street Wraith or something. Wasty Poo, okay. DTF. Um, Bridge is really good here. I think it's just a black or it's blue black, right? What's he doing? I forget. Let's see if he shows me a little white. Um, yeah, I'll start to push a little bit. You know what I mean? This is kind of a weak play here, but I know it's going to get hit. But if he has a snuff out, whatever. If Days is fine too. Puts him back quite a few cards. Between my Lightning Bolt, my City of Traders, I'll just have to go for a. I know this card's gonna die. It's like 100%. I'll get the Dragon Engine. My Dragon Engine is such a good card in this fucking deck, dude. It used to be Bray's Apprentice all the time for me. I'd play slower, get Bray's Apprentice. It was a card good enough to kill well, to kill the end. Oh, so he's splashing white. What was my concern about white here? Was Bridge. I was gonna say if I got Bridge, besides Brazen Burrow, where there's no way to take care of Bridge against a deck like this, it's like a Death Shadow build. Oh, he's blue white. Okay, we'll see what he's up to. Strixie Poo, you got it, buddy. Okay, it's kind of a pain in the balls, but great draw here. I'll stop playing out the Fernachis just because if a Wasteland comes out, it's gonna hit my Saga. I don't know what he's on. Could be a Murktide boy. At that point, that would suck. So Strixie Poo, you got it. Fury's good here. Fury rips. I don't think he's a Murktide boy, but is there a reason to should attack me there? I don't know if I should get a Soul Guide Lantern or not. I'll just get a Grindstone. Fuck it. I should get a Soul Guide Lantern. I'm just gonna get a I'll know if I mean the only discrepancy is a Murktide region. I just hate getting a fucking Soul Guide Lantern and cracking it right away. In fear of a Murktide region. You know, if he hits my Grindstone here, it's pretty sweet. That's fine. It's a good exchange for me, I guess. Um, I'll wait to draw a Fury, hopefully. That's a Carnegie. I'll play around these. I get a Force of Will. I'll plus here because I know he has Thoughtseize in his deck. He did exile my Grindstone, and I can get that back. I can get Coding here, which I won't do this turn. I'll plus here. This way here, it's safe. I don't know what I can get Grindstone back. If he wants to start attacking aggressively, it's good because I can opens him up for some beats. Um, so could have been like I said, Grindstone here to get. I could have got like I said, a coding here, but Thoughtseize gets me. Could have been coding, probably should have. I can even get a lattice on board. Now, if I had a Goblin Welder out here, it'd be great because if I'd just be a clear lattice next turn. Another Strix, dude. Oh, what's this? Choose an opponent. Look at the top 4 cards of your library, and then let's look. I've never played against this card. So choose an opponent. So he's doing this instant speed. So it must be doing this. They look. So choose me. They look at the top 4 of your library and separate them into face down pile and a face up pile. Put one pile into your hand, the other pile you grade. The ring tempts you. So I guess this is a cool card. So what happens here? Those are good cards, right? What's this card do? Let me get out my sideboard. Okay, so face up, face down. I'll show him Wastelands, and I'll show him Swords. That's fine. I'm not gonna think too much about it. Which one's face down? I should have looked at that. So he chose Swords and Wasteland? Okay. What's this card do now? Oh, I shouldn't have let him attack, motherfucker. Oh, I got lucky. Should have attacked. I'm not used to playing against the ring fucking bearer bullshit, fucking tokens, this, that, and the other thing. Right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can go for a lattice here. This is 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I don't have enough. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just get a. Start with a. Oh, he has a fucking Bowmaster. I forgot about this beautiful magic card. Pays it for one. It's a guy. Kind of weak play on my part. Another Bowmaster. You got it. This is fine with me, I guess. I could have got so if, even if I got last, this is fine because no matter what decision I made, I mean, could have got the best decision at this point was Grindstone. So, good. In the wasteland. Okay. Good game. G fucking G's. The Bowmaster boy. The Bowmaster boy. Oh, Bowmaster, can I flash it? You can hear the kid flicking his cards. You know what I mean? He's fucking got the Jello next to him. He's eating. He's always got the yogurt's coming down his chin, sticking to it. He's like, "Oh, I need another bite. Hold on." Bowmasters. Oh man. Bringing a mad guy because I'm that type of guy. I'm bringing a fucking Fury, maybe a Red Blaster too. Karn is good. We're gonna chill for that. I'll cut the Soul Banger, right? Um, I gotta cut. I gotta trim a Karn. I have three more cuts. I'll cut Lotus Petal 1, Lotus Petal 2, and I'll go down to. Let me trim another Karn here, just in the draw. Bowmaster. So that's good to see too. Is I should have got Grindstone. I mean, if I had gone for Lattice, it would have sucked. Play around D's, but you gotta worry about that flash bullshit. Could be a reason leaving Lotus Petals for the fast Magus to the moon, but just through experience, like if it's on the play, it's different. But like these cards are utility cards. People like I don't ever like saying like this card is good because I can fucking turbo stuff out. I lean on it, blah blah blah. It's just a good card to. It's like a tool. It stands great. I'll keep it. Don't worry about Wasteland here. They all Goblin Welder. It's a great sequence for you guys playing like Defiler or something crazy, or even like you guys are playing like the One Ring or you know X and Dragon Engine, which I like. I was playing Bolas of Citadel for a while too, so cards like that can kind of like switch up some stuff. Um, it's an instant fast weld with the turn two engineer, things like that. Any bombs like a Sunder and Titan that I used to play as well. Any kind of bombs, you know, even, I've seen Chaos Defiler whiff. I've seen guys get that card turn 1 or turn 2 or whatever and just whiff. So if he wants to waste me, it's fucking good, dude. Puts an artifact in my graveyard. Got him. He will waste the Urza Saga. Let's see if he does it in the stack. A lot of guys miss that, and I suggest you don't miss it anymore because could be a daze here. I'll play Hydro Blast. Okay, got it. And if you hit that Urza Saga on the stack, I don't get that mana. And I'm not. I mean, I think he's dead shadow, so I'm not gonna attack. See if he wastes me here. Does not waste me. Could have a Bowmaster looking. He might ponder here. So this is telling me he's looking for a black source for his Bowmaster, but he does hit me. Does he play a land? No land yet. Okay. I will fight over Fable and Mirror Breaker. Um, this is a good opportunity to play out Fable. I wouldn't know. City of Traders is kind of a liability here. You guys know why? Because of the way it plays out. Um, but I'm gonna be down, man. I mean, this is just kind of propellant here. So I'm gonna start attacking in a few minutes. Now, if I had an open red source, I would hit this all day with a Pyroblast. I should have even maybe Simian Spirit Guided it, but this is black, so I know he has a fucking Bowmaster in his fucking hands. You know what I mean? Underground Sea, Thought Siege, or something crazy. It could have been an excuse to maybe hit that with a Force of Will for me. Gonna hit my Welder. So that means maybe the Bowmaster's not around. All right, I'll just start whacking. Um, I'll get rid of the Simian Spirit Guide here, I guess. I'll get Dragon Engine. Could be a bridge, but you know, I like this card. I could actually play a land out, but I'm not gonna. I could hard cast Fury next turn, use my mana prop appropriately. Spixie Poo. Oh, Stony Silence. That's kind of shameful. That's bad. Tough. I'm gonna have to draw. I'm gonna have to draw a Painter. So 4 cards in hand. Yeah, I should have floated a red there. See what he has. It's just smart to do so. Okay. I'm gonna leave up. I'm gonna leave up Pyroblast. I'm gonna leave up Pyroblast for a few turns here. Pyroblast is my only answer to the Stony Silence. So now, what's his attack angle here? I think it's just Bowmasters, right? He's got how many cards in his hand? 4. I might have to just peck in with. Is he gonna hit my engineer here? I might have to just swap out now, which sucks. Swords what? That thing? I have to swap out here. So if he has a surgical, he goes to 2 cards here, and that's fine because my hand's not bad. What do you have here? Okay, I guess that's kind of cool. I don't have to draw the cards. I have never done this, I don't think. You may, right? Okay. So I have a Fury now with a Pyroblast backup, which is pretty excellent. Let's hope he just passes here. That's great. Give me, baby. Coming in hot, too, baby. Force a Wilmy, go to 0 cards. It'd be excellent. I can play Modern. Um, 2 cards, this guy. I've missed about 2. I should have copied fucking Dragon Engine. Fuck, I missed it. It was a mistake. It's okay though. I think it's actually not a mistake. It's actually not a mistake because I can keep up Pyroblast. So. Next turn, I think I got him dead. Right, get 2 cards now. Prismatic Ending. 1 card left. I can games. I always have good games against him. I always do. Playing a different card like that. Sometimes, like when you fucking bow out of a match, it's like you get to like download what the kid's thinking. Hold on 1 second, guys. All right, let's hop on another one. Yeah, it's interesting with the May ability there. You don't have to draw cards. Hold on 1 second. All right, what's up, guys? Sorry about that. We'll try this hand's fine. He's on the play. It's fine. I'll keep it. Well, he takes my Soul Guide Lantern, right? He'll take my bolts. I don't know what I'm up against. Street Wraith Cycle could be Doomsday. Looks like it is. He fetched out a basic swamp, so um, basically you have two options here. You could be a Simian Spirit Guide, or it could be Soul Guide Lantern. That's right. That's the right play, I think, in a lot of ways here. Um, I am going. I really want to play a Soul Guide Lantern. I think it's right to do it. Um, I'm gonna leave up Pyroblast or Bolt. If I get reanimated on, I'm fucking my fault. I have to leave up a Pyroblast, I think. Sure. Okay, looks like a he took my Simian Spirit Guide, huh? I wonder about that. God damn. Um, he probably plays Karn too. Um, ah, I'm gonna cycle Soul Guide Lantern, look for a land drop here. Um, Actually, you know, if I draw another artifact, I can turn on Metalcraft to Mox Opal. Um, I'll just play out the Soul Guide Lantern. I can cycle on step. Um, I'll just take care of his, here. He's got 4 cards in hands. I need to draw a land, dude. I have to cycle on step here too. Sure. So the way you want to play this, that's fine. Okay. I have to cycle this pitch card. Or do I bolt this fucking stupid thing? I think I have to bolt this. In case he plays like Echo of the Aeons or some stupid shit. So if I go on Karn and I -3, he can kill it with another Bowmaster. I'll plus on Soul Guide Lantern, I guess. So he can't activate on my Mox Opal, so I'll cast it. And so if I block this and force the issue, he pings for 1. Then he has a bunch of power on board, and my follow up isn't the greatest. Alternatively, I can just keep on ticking up. I don't even know how I want to do this. I could draw a card off Soul Guide Lantern. I'll draw. I won't no blocks here. So if he just passes and keeps up 2 mana here, I guess it's fucking cool. I don't know. Does he have a D shadow? Okay. D shadow. Woodwalker. Okay. So, not a bad one from Congress. Either I name, Street Wraith or I name Delphi. So I think I gotta name Delphi here. Should have named Street Wraith too, I guess. Or what is this? Swamp plays it. Reanimates Bowmasters. It's all good, I guess. I wonder if it's a. Okay, sounds good to me. Um, Again, I don't have Ensnaring Bridge in my deck, which I probably should. Um, Another reanimation spell at 4. Oh, this is just lethal, right? 10, 11, 12. Close to it. I draw. Going heavy. Okay. See, that's why even with a bridge in my deck, it would have been a bridge in the sideboard would have been pretty cool here, but it's like a Merfolk deck in black. Yep. And here, do I need no cards in hand? This kid. That's not bad. That's actually kind of fucked up. Am I just dead? I block here. Take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with a 1. Draw Fury, I guess. I don't even know. I can't even draw because of the Bowmaster guy. I can't even block. I'm just gonna concede here. It's just not gonna happen. All right, so we got reanimate. Um, Sweet Wraith. I mean, I can only imagine what comes out of this kid's fucking deck. I'll bring in Pithing Needle. I'll bring in Fury. I will leave Karn. I'm gonna have to leave in Bridge. I'll cut Blasts. I'll cut Soul Guide Lantern. And one other card. I like having Karn main, 3 of them. It's kind of unfortunate, but it is what it is. I kind of need. I could have used an Ensnaring Bridge, but he had a fast. It was just didn't work out well. I wonder if I have to worry about reanimation spells. I mean, he's playing reanimate, but I don't know if he'll go that route. I think it'll just be like I think it'll be like Sholdred. I think it could even have the helm combo in there too. So just I guess I'll bring in a blast here and just hope for the best. It's a red card for Fury. It's affects my painter. I'm gonna play, please. Yeah, hand's good. I mean, this is such a bad hand, but I'm gonna try it. Between the Void Walker and fucking, Leyline of the Void and all the bullshit, this is just looking for trouble. Um, but there's no lane line yet, so that's excellent. Now, if he drops a Delphi, whatever, a Void Walker, it is what it is. But at this point, if he doesn't have Dark Ritual or a Thoughtseize, I mean, I'm not in bad shape. I do need to see some lands, and it's just the way it's going to be. These hands are tough, but it is what it is. Could Fury this thing away, but I don't think it's. He's got 5 cards. Already went through it. Did I see Snuff Out or any of that bullshit? Um, so if he Dark Rituals into a I should have attacked him. My fault. Yep. See if he has like a Street Wraith or something. I should needle Street Wraith or needle. That's good too. 'Cause I don't even think this is correct, but we'll do it anyway. Can reanimate the stupid thing too, I guess. Could have just. I could have. The engineer, I can't really put anything in the graveyard there, so if I had named red off of this card, it could have been really good for us. But okay. Give me a land, please. It'd be really good. So if I go down to 3 here, it still dies. I hate that fucking bullshit. What do I have in my sideboard? Uh, Now with Delphi too, I can get shit from exile. Um, 10. I missed a point of damage already, which sucks, but Yeah, it's good because he can stretch out a grindstone and kill me with it. He has to kill Karn kind of here. So he should be at 3 here. Should have attacked with that. What's he get? What's in my exile pile? Okay, he can cast my own Karn. Oh, he can get a painter. He can't even activate the fucking grindstone. What do you get? A grindstone? Okay. He should be at 1 less life here. I missed that point. Oh, I have it on Street Wraith. He has my own Karn? Sure. Oh, Street Wraith. Okay. Makes that a creature. Okay. Sure. Can't block. He should be at 2 here because I didn't attack like an idiot. I can weld out something but using artifacts. All right. I was so sloppy, dude. I missed at one point and fucking stupid. It's so stressful. It is so stressful. It really is sometimes. I think I want to bring in Magus sometimes. But I don't think it's good enough. Try it again. That was a bad keep too. Bad keep. It'll be a reason to set. I don't think it's. I didn't see any like Helm bullshit, but I still think the Karn at 3 copies could have shaved down to like a Red Blast here, but I just don't think Red Blast was good. It's really good if you get to set up a painter or something, but that Fury is so key. See what happens here. Okay, you're gonna reanimate the fucking thing now. Essentially, 3 cards now. See if he goes after Karn or Fury or whatever he goes after. Okay, that's cool. You're gonna reanimate this thing now. Nothing. I'll just keep going. So he pings for 1. I gotta keep plussing here, right? What's in my sideboard? I should be taking out these cards that I can wish for. I should get a crypt here. Okay, so let me think this out. So flash in, ping, kill. But I have a. I can protect it next turn too, but it just dies to a plus. Because I can get around. I can see this. Oh, nothing. Holy shit. Okay. That's good. 4, 5. I can protect this thing pretty well too. Um, oh, can he? He has the. Oh my god. He had a. I'm gonna get a coding here. Okay, and a snuff out. Okay, he does have snuff out. Okay, still kind of fine though. You got 2 cards in hand. Fuck that thing. You're a Bowmaster too, bro. Okay. Okay. 1 card, 2 cards left. I have to get on top of this stupid thing here. A mountain would be ideal. I could have minus that, and I should have for a fucking Soul Guide Lantern, and I made a mistake. But I think it might be okay.
have gone a 4 there or 3. No, maybe I shouldn't have. No, I didn't have that. Okay, that's good. So 3 here, it's fine. Should have been going after his swamps the whole time too, by the way. I don't know if I can block. We'll see. I think I should though. Okay, Karn down. See what I can draw here. Seven. Let's see what happens here. Come on, baby, hit me. I have that dragon engine in there. I'll just die here. Fuck. Sorry. I apologize. Disgusting. I apologize. I'm sorry. I am. I apologize. I can't even tell him that. I apologize. It's disgusting. I don't even want it. It's not for me. I can't have it. Unacceptable. It is. It's bad. It is. I don't. That's not a win for me. It's not. Other guys sit there, like, oh, it was great. Great, great. Bad. It was bad. I have 3 lightning bolts in my deck. I top decked the bridge too. It's bad. It's bad, and I can say it. I apologize. Let me get some more coffee. It's part of the game, drawing well, but I just can't. I don't know. It's I deserve it, I guess, but it's what it is. You know what I mean? So skim through real quick, take a ride. Um, See what happens here. So I guess so far so good. I guess do I like Lattice in the deck with three cons? Probably not. I could do without it. It's just it shuts the door, but it just takes up kind of precious slots. What do I want? I mean, ultimately, I've been really just boarding into like Magus of the Moon, Pithing Needle Fury, and like a Red Blast. And Leyline, of course, is just clearly. I mean, I just think the rest of the deck, just what's out there is, it should be handled everything. You should handle everything. Like the only problem I think we have is like Reanimator and Fast Combo, and the rest of the decks we just need an extra like boost. Like it's nice to have a Red Blast versus like a Delver Blue variant, an extra one. That's good. Turn one Karns, going to five. So I'll cut a mountain here. Seems fair, right? So it's just a mountain here, right? Like I just don't want to fucking worry about it. I'm going turn one fucking card. Um, I'm gonna still go turn one card. It's probably wrong, but we're on a video, so he's got four cards. If he wants to fucking fossil will me, I get some good follow ups for him. So kind of pairs off, I guess. Um, a Scalding Tarn deck. I don't know what I'm up against. I don't want to get bolted out of this game. I'll just plus for now. See what's up. I think it's. I think it's. I could go for a crypt. I could go for all that. Let's see what I'm up against. Okay. What's in my sideboard? I hope it's not like a fucking show and tell deck. And I have to get like a needle here. I think, or no. I'll just get a. I can't even port them here. It sucks. So this is a crucial decision right here. This is gonna either win me or lose me the game. Um, I think I should start with a. I hate going for a pithing needle here. Um, And the reason why I got to do that is because if it is a fucking sneak attack deck, um, I'm gonna go. I have to go greedy. I don't think it's so. I don't think. Remember, I said to you guys, I wanted to get a pithing needle and name um, sneak attack here. Let's see if I was completely wrong. I think this is the greedier route here, but we'll see. Fuck, I think I just did it. Oh, it's not. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have to get a needle. I'll get a needle here, I think. Oh, that's so fucking good, bro. I'll get a bridge. Then I'm gonna get a needle here. And if he goes to fetch, he can kill my Karn with a bolt at this point. It's not a big deal. And I don't think I get a crypt. I just get a needle here. And I will name sneak attack. I don't know what the dude's on yet. Could be fog color. Who knows? Could be flashing in endurance and stuff. To see what color he's on. This will be good because it forces the issue. And I get to port him upkeep. So it's kind of like a force type thing. Troppies. What's his next color? Like a Savannah or like a fucking um, Tundra? Or a Trop. What do you got? I think he's going for an endurance flash. Okay, still looks like um my name is I don't even know. Let's see. If it's sneak attack, I'm kind of covered, right? I'm gonna port his ass in the upkeep, right? God bless him. Um, see what's up. God bless him. Endurance. You endurance me? Oh, it's this deck. Okay, so it's gonna be rhinos. I think a bridge just gets him, right? So he does play Minskumbu. So trigger. Let me see what's in his deck. So it's Crashing Footfalls. I'll respond by trying to weld in. I'll do this in his upkeep. So I do want to keep in the Pithy Needle. I'll let this resolve. Upkeep, I can port him and then swap out for I think it's the greedier route, but I'm gonna do it anyway. There's red here, and I'll switch out for this. Okay, it's good. So you got a bounce spell. I knew he had it. That's fine. I got two welders in play. You want to kill my cards? Cool. Still gotta watch out because So I get the liquid metal coin in the graveyard. That's fine. Land, please. I'll just go to 6 here for this. Oh, I gotta. I should be able to play out another welder here. I think it matters. Yeah, I just saw Minskumbu. I'm gonna be safe. Leave up a weld here, just in case. Sure. Yep. You know what sucks is at this point here is kind of weird. Is if there was some kind of like interruption and I go to weld in like Lotus Petal here for like a Minskambu like times like Pithy Needle, still doesn't matter. I think I could have got him still because of the fact that he can't attack, he can't really deal me that much damage. He can't, he did me 4 damage, but you guys know the deal. Lotus Petal in the graveyard, weld in for one of these two, probably bridge or whatever. I don't even know. Sideboard. So Force of Vigor comes in with these guys in a bounce spell. Let me just start to go out of the cut. I'll bring in Pithy Needle. And I think Magus is pretty good here, right? Isn't it pretty good? Yeah, I think Magus is good, right? Is it? It is, right? Okay. I'll just cut Karns. I don't think Karn's good enough. He could have Surgical. That's 2 cards to cut. Soul Banger I can remove, right? Collector Roof comes in for him. So let me see. God damn. Ugh. I have to mull this. Force of Vigor's on my mind. Okay. Good hand. Good hand. Keep it. Not the worst. Let's hope he's slow. What do I need to top deck? A Goblin Welder would be fine. Or that. I mean, he's gonna start cranking out the fucking things here. So he's got a turn 2. Looks like Force of Will get me. See, he just goes for like a Collector Roof or something stupid here. God bless. Goes for his basic. Okay, so he's fetching out basics actively here. He has 4/4s now. He goes to. Oof. I'm just gonna start cranking out these cards. I just, you know what I mean, between Force of Vigor, Force of Will, all that bullshit. I'd like to get an Engineer in play. See if I can't whip up a nice Painted Servant Grindstone combo. Maybe even like a couple Engineers. Well, there's all that bullshit. Ass Minscom Boost sucks too. Reason to get out is a Saga. Could be sitting on a Collector Roof here or Shardless Agent, whatever the F. So we'll see what's up. 5 cards here. That's a good draw, right? Pitch here. I'm gonna start with a. So I think it's worth the attack here, and that brings me to 2, 3, 4 mana. 2, 3, 4, 5 mana, which means Fable Mirror Breaker Engineer, and I think it's worth the attack. I'll start by attacking him. That way, I can get mock. I can't get mock so long. We can see if he has it. Okay, let's we have that. Okay, so he goes to 5 cards here. I gotta watch out for Minskambu here. It sucks. Shit. Fire and Ice, Fury, Quickness and Fury, Shardless Agent. You got it? 5 cards. I'm worried about Force of Vigor here. I think I have to start with a Engineer first. See if he gets a Force of Will from him. I'm taking damage, but I'm double blocking. Sure. That's good. I'm taking 8. Go to 8 here. Kind of sketchy here. Might have to block here to stop some bleeding here. So actually, I'm not going to block. I don't even know if I can attack. So I go to 8. I think I just got to take the 8 here. 6 cards in hand. This guy could be risky here. A Fury. Okay, that's good. 4 cards. Not good. Okay. What do you pitch? Another one of those. Okay, that's cool. I need a Pyroblast. Pyroblast, please. Go here. Here. All right, I need a Pyroblast. I'll pitch. Oh, you motherfucker. This is such a fucking mess. Oh my god. So I got 3 cards in hand. So fuck. I just get something good. So land 2 engineers moves me to 6, and then trample damage. You can try to actually go for the win next turn. Um, I can go for snaring bridge / engineer here. See how that goes. Looks like I have to make a decision whether I want to actually play engineer this turn, because if I do, I want to start with the engineer, see if I get a force of will from him. Um, that being said, those 2/3 bridge, 2 lands engineer. Um, so I go to 6. Either way, a force of will or a bounce spell gets me. So if he bounces the bridge, I have 4 toughness in play to block and then hopefully rip, with 3 mana available to me for the next turn. And it looks kind of grim here. So if I don't play out engineer here, I just go bridge. I have to just do that. So I'm going to start with an engineer, see what he does. All right. All right. Let's see what's up here. Can I get through this? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. That's why engineers. If I rip a painter here, that's just lethal, right? All right, good game. All right. And he had what? Oh yeah, that great. Well, at least I know what I'm up against. Good game. Good game. So Okay. It's a fun deck. Let's see what I want to do. I think I want to keep it the same way. With the exception of maybe a Red Blast here and a Lotus Petal. That being said, we can cut. Um, I just hate cutting. I'll cut a Lightning Bolt, and I will cut a. I think a Fury can be fine here. I'm gonna work without Fury. I think this game. All right, let's go. I'm ready. Sounds better. Um, uh, oh, fuck. Oh man. I'm gonna keep this. I'm wondering if I should put back Fable the Mirror Breaker or Pithing Needle here. It's gonna be a turn one Goblin Welder into a turn two Saga Painter and go from there. Now I know that Fable's pretty powerful here. Now what's my Pithing Needle gonna name? Minskamboo or something Odawara, but I just don't think I think I can do without the Pithing Needle here. I just think it's an extra year, so we'll keep it like that. Okay, I knew he had it. It's not the worst. See what he has. I should have attacked him. Here's your four cards. I should play out Phyrexian Dragon Engine here. Okay, that's good. Okay, I'll play out a Fable. Got three cards left. Hit me. I have to play out Fable Mirror Breaker. Okay, it's good. Maybe I should have put the Dragon Engine in the graveyard. I'm gonna have to get a. That's fine. I can reanimate this thing next turn. Lucky boy. All right. I have to get back. I'm still stuck in that game right now. Um, Inskaboo could have got me quite a few things. Anyway, kind of surprised I got that, but it's good. Like another good league. That deck's always fun. Good games. Anything could have collect the roof, bunch of cards there. Could have been end step 4/4s at that point. I could have reanimated the Dragon Engine, draw cards, all that stuff. That's why Dragon Engine is so good. Fury's okay. Deals 4 damage. I guess it's better than most cards. Um, but that being said, fun little league here. Still, I've been grinding. I've been hitting the leagues. I can't tell you guys how many 4-1s I have. I just made another video yesterday. 4-1 again. I should even tack it onto this video with the same list. It's just, and before that, like numerous of them. It's just, it always comes down to like the fifth match where it's like the opening seven's like a risky keep. Comes down to like just keeping like the Great Furnace was the only red source with like Karn in the hand and 2 like soul lands versus like a artifact deck or artifact ring deck, or it's just like the mulligans. The mulligan decisions are really a part of this deck. Um, as Callum always says too, is the mulligans. This deck mulligans very well to 5 and 6. So I've won plenty of games doing good mulligans, and 5 cards is really good. So I hate mulling too, but it's part of the deck, part of the game. Um, as you guys can see too, is a lot of times I like to bait things out. It's usually the way you want to play these. That's why I've always thought that 8 goblins was the way to go. Um, Whereas you can just kind of like force the action, force the issue. A lot of playing this deck too, it has to do with knowing what's in the opponent's deck, what's going on with them, what they're thinking, what they want to do. Sometimes you can really read a guy even through the computer. I haven't played in paper in a while, but I can only imagine what it's like in paper. Before, a lot of guys didn't know how to play against Painter, but now people know how to play it against it because people are killing it. But I think so far the deck is doing well. I don't think I'd stick with 3 Karn. I think 3 Karn's fun, but it's not the way I think you want to really do it. I think you can, but I just think I think 2 is suffice. I think once you start adding 3, you're really leaning on like the wish package and things like that. Um, I told you guys if I wasn't running the 3rd Karn, it'd be a good slot for Chaos Defiler there, which I just ordered in paper myself. I've yet to play with that card. Um, some people are liking the ring in their deck. Be interesting to see if someone jams 4 ring package in their deck. I don't know. As these cards come and go, Bowmaster. I know a lot of people like Bowmaster and they've like Chaos, everything. These cards come and go, come and go, come and go, come and go, and they might stay. Whatever, they probably will stay, but I just think that the nature of the deck, with what we have as far as us putting them through some pressure, being able to pivot, the interaction in between, the pyroblasting, the lightning bolts, the making creatures, um, you know, it's good to have card advantage. I think it's always good. I don't know how you want to build a deck, but I think if you could get to a mid game, like the ring is really good because you can draw a ton of cards. But if you're trying to just to find like one piece of card advantage, I think the way it's set up is if you play the deck in a very savvy way for the most part, you can put the pieces on the board where each play matters, and if they do stick, and if you sequence correctly, you can catch guys all the time. And it was always fun to have one piece of card advantage. I thought you really, or some people might want more, but in my opinion, I think the deck needs at least one card advantage draw engine, which was Bray's Apprentice, or now in Dragon Engine. But if you guys want to build a deck to like 2 rings in the deck or 4 rings in the deck and just kind of play that game, now I know it gives protection, so that's what gives that card such a good upside. But I think, like I said, the general nature of the way this deck goes in mono red, Welder, Engineer as a Saga, Fable the Mirror Breaker, just massage him. It just unfolds in a very powerful way. Anyway, it's the decks like Initiative, decks like Turbo Combo, other things that give us trouble, like Reanimator, but that's why the sideboard's here. And it'd be interesting to see how guys like to play the deck. It's awesome. We can also tack in like Bowmasters and excuse me, what other kind of cards? Anything. Guys are liking LED. Guys are liking, Shadow Spear. Anything. So there you go. Whatever works for you guys. I'm just telling you, generally how I'm feeling about the deck. The fact that we get to play Pyroblast's main deck is awesome in Legacy. So there you go. Nice little league. Like I said, I've been grinding. I know you guys are grinding too. Say what's up to everybody in Discord. What's going on? I know some guys are killing it out there, coming up with their own variations, red, black, whatever. I think red black's awesome. I think the black splash is cool. I still think the red can do it, and I know it always will. It's you start getting into different colors. You get wasteland. I know people use it as wasteland bait. That's cool, but whatever you guys feel comfortable with, whatever works. It's up to you guys. So love you guys. Still in the Discord. If you ever join the Discord, join the Discord. Happy what's today? Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Keep painting like crazy. Stay safe. Love you guys. I'll catch you guys next time, and have a good day. I'll see you.